In this video, we're going to discuss how to properly install the 24 to 32 inch adjustable steps, also known as the 3-level steps. Before you begin installing the stairs, it's important to get your stage properly oriented. So when you're putting a stage together, you will receive this piece of paper sometime during your pickup. And on this piece of paper, it kind of indicates the proper way to set up the stage. It'll really outline step by step how to do that installation. Of note, we will typically highlight the corners for where legs on the stage will go. So for example, this has all four sides of this stage piece highlighted. And you'll notice this stage piece has 4 leg pieces attached to it. The next piece would have just 2 pieces and would attach on the next side of it. One thing to note on this piece of paper is these little L's. Those L's indicate where the locks on the stage are. So if you come to the stage, the lock side will have this hole and these 2 pegs, whereas the non-locking side will not have a hole here and there's no pegs along this side. So 2 sides are the locking sides. Again, indicated by the holes here and here, and 2 sides are the non-locking sides. When you are attaching your 3-level stairs to your stage, they have to attach to the side that has a peg on it. So when you're positioning your stage, keep in mind that your pegs need to face the direction that you want your stairs to be attached to. If you want it on the left side, your pegs need to be facing to the left. If you want your stairs attached on the right side, your pegs need to be facing off to the right. Once your stage is fully assembled with the pegs facing in the correct direction, you're ready to attach the 3-level stairs. When you receive these, for transportation's sake, they're locked with a pin to prevent them from opening up as you carry them. So you'll actually have to take out these pins. There's one on both sides of the stage, or of the steps. So it's just a square pin. Pull this one out. There's another one on this side. Pull that out. Quick note, when you are taking down the steps, you'll want to be sure to put these back in to transport these, otherwise these will floppy and a little bit dangerous. So to do that, you might have to lift up a little bit until it slides all the way through and then readjust that pin. So you've removed those pins. The stage is now easier to handle. This is best done with 2 people, kind of one on each side. One person would grab this handle and lift up, and the person on the other side would mirror them. If you have just one person, you can do this alone, but definitely recommend it with 2. So we'll bring this up to the stage. Got it. And we're resting the edge of the steps on those 2 pegs that we talked about. Now the steps are not quite secure to the stage yet. I wouldn't walk on it at this point. You want to make sure that this is fully attached. So there's 2 things you need to do that. First, when you rent a stage, you'll always get this Allen wrench or T-handle hex wrench. You'll stick that in that hole and lock the stage. You'll actually see a toggle spin, and that's what's locking them together. So that's the first thing. The second thing, with your rental, you will receive one of 2 different screw types, either a large screw or bolt, or a small bolt. If you have a very large stage, say you had another stage on this side and another stage on this side, and this step was kind of in the middle here, you'd use this large bolt. Take your wing nut off. You'd go through here and through the leg that would be here if a stage was here, and then you'd screw those together. For a smaller stage such as this, those won't fit. You'll need to use your small bolt. So you'll take this apart, make sure it's got the washer on it. You'll come through here. It's going through the step, through the leg, and then you're attaching your wing nut. You want to get that really just hand tight. And you'll do the same thing on the other side. And this is pulling the steps into the stage so that they can't, wiggle or fall off in any way, to keep your guests safe, or whoever's using the stage completely safe. Once that's installed, your steps are free to walk on. Since these 3-level steps are a bit higher, we also add handrails to either side of these steps, which will come with your rental. So over here you've got one set or 2 different handrails here. It does matter which one goes on which side of the steps. So how do you determine which side each handrail goes on these steps? Well, you'll come up to this and you want to open these legs so that this piece that's coming out right here is facing inside, not outside. Because alternatively, you could open it this way, right? And it's facing outside, and that would be the wrong way. So we're gonna face it so they're both inside. And we can pick this up, and you want the legs on the outside of the steps. So that means this piece will actually go right here. This is also something that's much easier with 2 people. These will also have these bolts with them. They're much smaller in length, and they'll have a wing nut as well. You should receive 4 of these with your rental. Should just automatically be included. All the tools you'll need should be included. And then once these slide in all the way, you'll simply stick that bolt through. I would actually go this way. Attach your wing nut. Simply go hand tight so you can remove it when you're done. You'll do the same thing down here. Open up your other handrail, attach to the other side. Again, add those 2 wing nuts. Once those are on, your stage is completely assembled, your steps are properly attached, and you're good to go.